Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Just coming into, sorry, had an itch. I am doing a honey jar this week. I don't think I got a community honey jar service in last month. I think there were too many other services that people were requesting, but I do try to do the honey jar service every month. It is a really affordable way for people to get this type of professional spell work, and it can be used for any situation or any person or any goal that you want to sweeten and draw and stick to you. What it is not used for is things like separation or divorce or hexing or to cause harm to anyone else or for reversing or anything like that. This is strictly drawing magic. It has nothing to do with anything else. If you need something like divorce work or separation work, you are going to want like a sour jar. If you are trying to stop a situation, you are going to want to do an ice jar. If you are trying to preserve a situation, you are going to want a vinegar jar. There are lots of types of jar magic, and honey jars are only appropriate for drawing magic or come to me type magic. So whatever you would want to draw to yourself. The basis for my honey jar is some good quality local honey. That's what I prefer to use. You use whatever you can get your hands on. I also like to add some maple syrup, some agave syrup, or something similar. The consistency is faster. It runs faster, so it's going to add speed to your working. Okay, a lot of times people complain that honey jars work too slowly, and that's why I like to add some agave syrup or some maple syrup. The viscosity just allows it to follow the doctrine of signatures to where it is adding that speed and a sort of a quicker smoothing and quicker like flowing out over your goal and binding it to you. Okay, so that is a tip of mine. Another tip of mine is you need to add some type of sweet liqueur. It could be anisette, it could be a banana liqueur, it could be like chambord, which is like a raspberry liqueur. Any sweet liqueur, and better yet, if you can get 7 of them. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you go and buy the little individual shot bottles at your local like bodega or your corner store or whatever it is that you go to, your liquor store, your gas station, whatever, you can purchase those for like about $3 a piece, and that will give you a variety of things to use. But it needs to be a sweet, syrupy liqueur, something that maybe in your youth you drank too much of and it made you sick, like peach schnapps or I'm trying to think of more, but I think you get the idea, right? If you can't do a little bit of all 7, just get one and dump it in there. It's the sweetness, and then it is also an offering to the spirits that, you know, the spirits like to get their good time on too. So it can usually help to grease their palms a little bit if we add a little sweet liqueur to our workings, right? It can loosen them up and get them feeling more optimistic and more positive. Some people don't like to work that way, but I can tell you pretty much any type of folk magic in the entire world, or in any type of magic that has ancestor veneration, literally does this. That's why there's so much rum and whiskey and bourbon involved in these ceremonies, because that's the basis of it. Sorry if nobody told you, but that's what they're doing. A few things that I like to add. on top of, this is taped up, so I just need to open this, on top of the things that I already told you. And you can do different honey jars for different reasons. The ingredients are going to change based on if you're doing like for love or money. If I'm doing for money, I still follow the same steps that I just told you. I like to add some cowrie shells. These were exchanged as currency throughout the world for I'm not even sure we have an accurate like historical context of that, because it happened for so long through so many cultures throughout the world. The other thing I like to add, it looks like this. This is a 7 bean mix. You can go to your grocery store. It comes in a bag. Go to the dried bean aisle. You can get yourself a 7 bean soup mix. I like to add my Red Hot Success rice and my Lucky Green rice to it, as well as some money shreds. Beans typically represent abundance and prosperity and fertility and growth and planting the seeds to harvest and reap more. So that is why we use this for money and employment work. You can get all of this is available on my site. All of these different ingredients are 100% available on there. Cinnamon sticks and star anise, looks like this, are great ones to add for love. They're beautiful, highly aromatic. They are sacred to Oshun, who is the Orisha that rules over love and romance and reciprocated love and health and healing and a happy, healthy heart. I don't really like the smell, but I can appreciate it and am accustomed to it because I work with it so often here in my Botanica. So star anise, that's a great one. Some people call it star anise. You'll hear people say, great one for love. My 7 sugars, this is also available on my site. I sell a smaller bottle of this, so it's a little bit more convenient to ship. And so it's not so heavy. You're not paying for all that cost of shipping. So this is literal rock sugar. It looks like this. This is going to sweeten that jar up. Heavy, hot, big time, coming in, happening. Okay. So another thing you can put in is like raw sugar. If you have raw sugar, nice. I'll just drop that all over. And sugar cubes. If you're old school South, like I grew up, you can use sugar cubes. But this stuff, because it comes in all the beautiful colors, so it's going to cover like your whole range of what you need done, adding the sugar. The next thing, this ain't even open. Pfft, duh. Okay, get yourself some ground coffee. An espresso mix is great. That's going to be stronger. This has chicory root in it, which is what I prefer because that really grounds and roots your goal to you. So add some coffee. You can add whole coffee beans, but I like to add a finer grind because I feel like it permeates the goal better. Another thing for love, I use tonka beans. This is a little bit more expensive. God, if you haven't smelled tonka beans, you have not lived. It is the richest vanilla smell you will ever smell in your life. I would buy these just so you can smell them if you never smelled them. They look like this. They come from like the Amazon area. These are the best for adding for love. Everything is available on my site. So if you want to work with me for this honey jar service, the link is in my bio. You write your petition. I set up a honey jar according to what you need done, a candle to what you need done, and you can even add your own honey jar candle to it and your own honey jar to it. So you can have a candle shipped to you in the tins that we do, and you can also add just a full honey jar to be sent to you so you can work at home along with me on your goals, because 2 heads are typically better than 1 and we can get to our goal faster. So I would love to see you register for this service. Cannot wait to work with you. As always, have a beautiful and blessed week because you deserve it.